Hello everyone, Bryan Mercier from Catholic Truth. We want to help you to know, love, and live your Catholic faith and help Protestants and other religions to understand what Catholics believe. Check out our website at catholictruth.org and make sure to check out our podcast and social media below. One thing that's been amazing lately is that a lot of Protestants have been giving us these wonderful comments saying that we've helped them come to the Catholic Church, like truckloads of Protestants and other religions have said that we've helped them come to the Catholic Church. And they are all admitting that they've been deceived by other Protestants who are, in a sense, lying about the Catholic Church. And then there was another one who said that he had been really hating the Catholic Church for years. And he had been taking all of these arguments. And he admitted, I mean, this is so humble and God-filled and grace-filled. He admitted that he didn't care whether the arguments were true or not. I mean, I've had a couple big anti-Catholics recently message us in the comment section or by email saying they're admitting that they didn't care whether the arguments were true or not. And this came from our John MacArthur videos because we try to give Protestants the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, you know what, they're ignorant, they haven't studied. And these people are like, no, they have studied and they're choosing to be willfully ignorant and they're choosing to be haters, even though they know better. They know their arguments are wrong because we used to be those Protestants. We used to be in their shoes. We used to give wrong arguments. We knew they were wrong. We knew they didn't hold up, but it disproved the Catholic Church and it made Catholics look bad and it would take Catholics out of the church. And they were admitting that they didn't care if their arguments were right or wrong. They would just use them because they could win the arguments. And this is horribly shallow. I used to do that when I first started Apologetics, like decades ago. But they admitted that they were doing it. But God's grace worked in their life and they realized they served a God of truth and that what they were doing was wrong. And they actually started looking up the Catholic arguments sincerely and honestly. They started studying the early church and they realized that everything they were teaching, they already knew it, was wrong. And they started to become more intellectually honest about it. Not only that, but they feel free now because they're on their way to the Catholic Church, but they've actually studied these things. They feel free now. They have the truth. Jesus says in John 8:32, know the truth and the truth will set you free. He didn't say keep staying in ignorance. He didn't say willfully slander others because they're an evil church. He didn't say just assume the Catholic Church is wrong because you know it is and you don't even need to look into the arguments. He didn't say, oh, just keep serving Satan because you love to do lies and slander and you love just to put others down and hate them. He didn't say keep serving Satan. He said follow me. And if you're going to be a follower of Christ, then you need to talk how he talked. You need to walk as he walked. You need to seek God and have a conversion of heart. And that's what these people have. Sincerely, they had a deep conversion of heart. I had a wonderful, not really related, but I had a wonderful comment recently from someone who watched my video on Eckhart Tolle, who literally hated the video and thought I was wrong about everything and argued with me. And then he started to read the Bible and he started to realize that he was forming his worldview with wrong principles. And this person went back and watched my video several times. And every time he watched it, he said it completely makes more and more sense because it's based on a higher truth and a higher wisdom, which is God's wisdom. And so he's actually looking into Christianity now, or he's actually taking in full Christianity now, and he's getting rid of this new age mumbo jumbo. But sometimes the lessons that we're given in life aren't true. And we need, if we're Christians, if we're followers of Christ, and if we're Christians, we follow the truth wherever it leads. If Catholicism's wrong, then you don't have to worry about it. You won't be led there. But if it's right, you can study Catholicism and not worry about it because it's wrong. But if it's right, you can be open to that too and go wherever God leads. And God is calling many of you to pick up your cross and follow him, as it says in the Bible. You know what's right, and you're hardening your hearts to God. And I want to challenge you to let the truth set you free so you don't have to stay chained down. You don't have to stay angry and temperamental. You can find the truth that sets you free, and it is beautiful, great, wonderful. And all of these people who have come into the Catholic Church, and even many anti-Catholics who have said that they've argued with us for years, have actually gone back and done deeper research and found out what we said was true. In fact, one came out and said that they believed everything their pastor said and pretty much just agreed with him. And any time the Catholic Church was slandered, he would just use it as ammunition against the Catholic Church until he realized that's not what the Catholic Church actually teaches. And this person here was wonderful too. I mean, these are just such wonderful, humble comments. And this person says, my pastor would quote all kinds of things. And he had a series on love, but then he would take all these pot shots and cheap shots at the Catholic Church. And I wondered, hey, that's not too loving. And so it ended up sending him on a search to look up these things. And he discovered Catholicism and how beautiful it was. He went to a mass, he said, and it blew him away. And now he's joining RCIA to join the Catholic Church. Like, how awesome is that? There's another one recently too who said that he also believed everything his pastor preached, and he didn't even bother doing the research. He just believed it 100%, and he would go spew it out to others and teach them, and if they didn't listen, he would tell them. And then he realized that whatever he was spoon-fed, he just bought. He never fact-checked. He never looked it up. And he said he got to the point where he was done being, in a sense, a slave to it, spoon-fed by his pastor, and he ended up looking up these things, and now he ended up studying a lot of different things, and he's on his way to the Catholic Church and joining RCIA, I believe, as well. And that might be scary to some people, but the truth doesn't have to be scary. Being set free doesn't have to be scary. Picking up your cross and following Christ doesn't have to be scary. Yes, it can come with consequences, like maybe being made fun of by your friends and family, or having to admit you're wrong, or having to tell your pastor. And yes, there are some hard consequences sometimes, but countless people have walked the path before you, and we are here for you, to be with you, to aid you in your journey. The Coming Home Network is an organization of all former Protestants, countless Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, former, because they know how hard it is to come into a church, to leave what's behind, especially if you're a Protestant pastor. And there are many Protestant pastors who are thinking about converting and who have reached out to us. It's hard for you to just drop all that and leave to follow Christ and to do his holy will. And they are there for you every step of the way, because many of them were former Protestant pastors. They're there to help you. They take phone calls, emails, and we recommend them. And we're here to take your phone calls, your emails, and to help you as well, if we can. So if you have any questions, please check out our website. Please email us. Please leave a comment below, or please check out the description section below, because we have an email link, for questions, which you can message us on. Also, if you would like daily inspiration to know what Catholic Church teaches and why we believe what we believe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and all of those platforms. And if you would like to support our ministry, we need many supporters because we're growing so fast. We're hiring more people, and we can't exist without you. We need generous, God-given supporters to support this ministry, who see its importance, who love it, and want to see more of it. So please see that in the description section below as well, on Patreon or PayPal. Thank you all for watching so much, and please pray for us. We are always praying for you, especially if you out there who hate the Catholic Church. Please know that we still love you, and we are praying for you. God bless you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate. I'm the video editor here at Catholic Truth, and I just wanted to say, on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for taking some time to watch our videos and learn more about your faith. You guys really make this channel possible, and we truly appreciate you being here. So thanks again, and God bless.